Kate Middleton's private life with Prince William finally revealed. Everyone thinks they see everything. The smiles, the calm, the perfect royal image. But behind palace doors, the story is different. Quieter, more fragile, more human. And what truly defines Kate Middleton's private life with Prince William has never been about perfection. It has been about survival. Kate Middleton's private life with Prince William was never designed for public consumption. It was built in fragments. In early mornings before cameras arrived. In late nights when protocol fell away. In moments where titles meant nothing and emotional endurance meant everything. What the public sees as a carefully balanced partnership. What few understand is how much emotional discipline it took to build it. From the very beginning, Kate understood something instinctively. Loving Prince William meant loving a man whose life was never his own. His grief was public. His responsibilities were inherited. His future was scripted long before he could question it. And yet, behind that destiny stood a young man deeply afraid of repeating history. Kate did not enter this world chasing fantasy. She entered it cautiously, observing, learning when to speak and when silence carried more power. Her private life with William became a space where he could lower his guard in ways he never could elsewhere. That privacy was not accidental. It was deliberate. Early in their relationship, Kate learned that attention was a currency she could not control. The media wanted access. The palace wanted restraint. William wanted safety. Kate stood in the middle, absorbing pressure from every direction. What many never knew is how often Kate chose patience over protest. There were moments she could have demanded clarity. Moments she could have pushed for public acknowledgement. Instead, she waited, not passively, strategically, because Kate understood something fundamental. In royal life, timing is everything. Their private routines reflected that understanding. Simple meals, shared jokes, long walks away from crowds. These were not luxuries, they were survival mechanisms. In those spaces, William was not an heir. Kate was not a future princess. They were two people trying to protect something fragile from a world that would happily consume it. Family dynamics played a powerful role behind the scenes. The Middletons offered warmth without expectation, normalcy without pressure. William found refuge there, a glimpse of a life where affection did not come with obligation. That influence quietly reshaped what he believed was possible. At the same time, Kate was absorbing lessons from the royal household. How to endure scrutiny, how to remain composed while being evaluated, how to disappear emotionally in public while remaining fully present in private. This duality defined her private life. One of the least understood aspects of Kate and William's relationship is how much they negotiated emotional boundaries. There were discussions about independence, about space, about what support looked like when the world demanded perfection. Their breakup was not failure. It was recalibration. Kate's response during that period revealed something critical. She did not collapse under uncertainty. She grew. She reasserted her identity. She demonstrated resilience without bitterness. That strength altered the balance of their relationship permanently. When they reunited, the terms were different. Kate was no longer waiting to be chosen. She was choosing. William, in turn, had confronted his deepest fear. That loving fully meant risking loss. That protecting someone did not mean keeping them distant. It meant standing beside them, even when the cost was high. Their private life after reconciliation became more intentional, more equal. Decisions were discussed, not assumed. Expectations were clarified, not implied. This groundwork is what the public rarely sees. Marriage did not simplify their private life. It intensified it. The responsibilities grew heavier, the scrutiny sharper. Parenthood added new emotional dimensions. Protectiveness, vulnerability, fear. Kate's role behind the scenes expanded dramatically. She became not just a partner, but an emotional anchor. A stabilizing force during moments of tension within the institution. Her ability to remain composed while processing immense pressure privately became one of her defining strengths. William relied on that steadiness more than most realize. In private, Kate is known to be direct, grounded, emotionally intuitive. She does not dominate conversations. She listens. She observes. She chooses her moments carefully. That restraint is often mistaken for passivity. In reality, it is control. Their disagreements do not play out theatrically. They are contained, processed away from public view. This discipline is not coldness. It is protection. For themselves, for their children, for the monarchy they will one day lead. What truly defines Kate Middleton's private life with Prince William is the absence of illusion. There is no fantasy about what this life demands. Kate entered with eyes open. She stayed because she believed in partnership, not status. Her influence is subtle but undeniable. She encourages emotional openness within boundaries. She values routine, stability, predictability. These qualities counterbalance William's intensity and emotional depth. Together, they have built a private life that prioritizes normalcy wherever possible. School runs, shared parenting, quiet evenings. These moments are fiercely guarded because they are essential. The public often mistakes privacy for secrecy. In reality, it is preservation. Kate's private life is not hidden because it is scandalous. It is protected because it is functional. It is where mistakes can happen safely, where doubts can be voiced without consequence, where strength can be replenished. Family tension has not been absent. Navigating expectations from tradition, hierarchy, and public opinion requires constant adjustment. Kate's ability to absorb pressure without projecting it outward has earned deep respect within the institution. She does not compete for influence. She accumulates it quietly. William's trust in her judgment has grown steadily. Not because she demands authority, but because she demonstrates consistency, emotional reliability, calm under pressure. This is the foundation the public rarely witnesses. When people speak of Kate's grace, they often mean appearance. In truth, her grace is emotional. It is the ability to remain steady when others react, to create calm when tension rises, to choose restraint over response. That quality defines her private life more than any public role. What has finally been revealed is not a secret romance or hidden drama. It is a truth far more compelling. Kate Middleton's private life with Prince William is built on emotional discipline, mutual respect, and a shared understanding that love, in their world, must be protected to survive. Behind the polished image is a partnership forged through patience, recalibration, and quiet strength. And that, more than any public moment, is what sustains them.